One of two spots in the NFC title game awaits the winner here as we're underway in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs.
He drives
this
for
at the 5. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this.
It's like a delivery company. I think they deliver like parts and stuff to around the, I guess, the Gulf Coast. But I don't think he goes any farther than like Louisiana. I don't think he goes into like Mississippi or anything.
Ready.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Dang, already, man?
A nice run here early
boy's
on.
kind of fragile, huh?
Play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Oh, man.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 7 yards there and a first down.
Yeah, I saw y'all talking about that.
On quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run.
I saw y'all saying that in the chat.
Here we go. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And space tough to come by there. So get maybe a yard to the 37.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Yeah.
Here's a quick throw caught out wide. Will go down as a gain of 6. And now it's 3rd and 3. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
Dang it, that's not right.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Just one catch for him last week in the wild card win, but getting involved early here and picks up the first.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 46. The center receiver in motion to the right. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Second and 4. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. They clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease. Feels good about what he's doing. I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that and continuing to let him throw the football.
He'll get it inside the 20. And
oh,
he gets
I'm
this
tripping.
one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
I'm like, why the hell did dude ain't break on the ball?
The catch going to net him 23 and a first. Well, it seems pretty clear on this opening drive that they want to get him involved, not only, Charles, in the run game, but in the pass game as well. And he can be such a weapon for them when they utilize him this way.
And, partner, you know I'm a veteran, right? In other words, that means a little bit older. Back in my day, we used to call a guy like this a workhorse, except he carried the ball all the time. Now they get it to him a variety of ways, but you're right. They want to run their offense through him.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll be a second down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That was a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
They bring a receiver in motion left. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
I mean, they got to decide who they want to block.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And they'll rally and stop him short of the first down at about the 6. Calling a gain of 5. 4th down now. Now the Lions, they send out the field goal unit here. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick is indeed good. Not the touchdown they wanted, but hey, you're on the road in the playoffs. They did get 3 on the board.
Yeah, it's a good opening drive.
So you feel
good about it yourself. You get to the sidelines. The defense feels good about you helping them right out of the gate. The team, yeah, they feel pretty good about coming in the playoffs and getting points on the board right away.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
I feel you. I don't even know what to do.
Plans for the 49ers now. 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle, and that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
On 2nd and 11 now, Lance. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
Well, this is where reading defenses and
cool
practice
him
time
off
comes
right
into
quick.
play. Got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. He'll get this to about the 38.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he's trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Yeah, it might be.
After 1 on EA Sports.
Maybe not, though.
Here we go.
From the 38, Lance. And this one is incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Throwing his Lance on third down. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And it's going to be another first down.
I see you back there.
Get him to the ground at the Lions' 40-yard line. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. We're down to the 41. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Lance. And a loose football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. A disappointing end of the sequence there. He was starting to turn nothing into something, and then he lost the football.
And sometimes things get lost in the transition. And what I mean by that is you go from being a passer to a runner. And at a certain point, once you cross the line of scrimmage, you're strictly a runner now. There's no more downfield threat. Make sure you take care of the football while you're traversing downfield.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. They'll set up the throw. And he's got his big tight end here. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. They'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Trey fumbled on me.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Damn it, Trey. Can't be out here fumbling.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Hands it off out of the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Might not be nothing they could do with them boys, man.
Now.
49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down.
You say you going down to Texas?
A quick toss outright. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
I wasn't trying to move that man back. He went
down situation like this,
all the way back
there. About your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
Ready.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space,
bro, why
you've got to hit the jackpot there.
I swear I hate this game when it comes to pursuit angles, bro.
And mark him at the 5.
It don't be making sense what they be doing.
They'll send one of those 2 tight ends in motion. Second quarter action, 2 minutes.
Like they got to run behind you before they got to make sure they get all the way behind you before they start running. Like I'm like.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. Second and goal from the 6 this time. From the gun, he'll hand this off. Try to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
You gonna tackle him or you gonna look at him back there?
No gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. A big one coming in this divisional round playoff. 3rd and goal. They'll send a receiver in motion left. They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they're able to double their lead just before half. It's 6-0. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
Takes it at the 7. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Right. Like, man, go sell a car.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. With his slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 23 yards, the final time. I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Are you just terrible?
That man, ain't Patrick Mahomes. Oh, shit.
Lance now on first down. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And the Lions are going to take
I ain't gonna say Trey
possession
Lance,
of the
but
football.
Madden, really.
Unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception.
No way the ball should be
their
drawn
opponents
where
have
it
a
was
chance to
drawn.
possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. And he gets this
So
down
y'all gonna let
inside
him
the 35 before going out of bounds. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. A third field goal in the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on third down. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On third down, they're going to run for it here. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Now the Lions, they send out the field goal unit here. This from 44 yards away. And his kick is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
From the 6. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. And they'll send the slot in motion left. To throw again on second down. Lance. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
Well, after incompletions on first and second down, it certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on third down.
You say your dog?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. A final shot before half for Lance. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC Divisional Round matchup. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports Halftime Report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway.
None at all, actually.
Fielded right around the 8.
None at all.
Return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The 49er offense.
That's why they had all that flooding in Chicago, huh?
And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
First down there on a pickup of 25.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Man, what?
Play action. Now it's Lance. Throwing left side, it's complete.
I threw that one clean away from him.
Inside the 15 before they drop it. Big gains in succession.
Clean away from where he was at.
20, this one over 30. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run.
I don't even know who he is, but if he's 6'5", he ain't agile. So
on 2nd and 9, Lance. Throw left side, McCaffrey's got it. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Lance with a tap forward on the jet sweep. And they will touch him down, but not before
my whole body in the end zone, Madden.
A 3rd down gain of 3 yards.
Wow.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him.
That's
that
crazy.
doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a 1st down. A nice, consistent gain.
Man, your man offsides and can't hold.
McCaffrey. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the 49ers have got it back to within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is down to 2. So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score was against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that momentum stays in your camp.
Shot, 17.
Second and 5. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. They'll set up a throw.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked out by Talanoa Hufanga.
And into the end zone.
I'm trying to figure out how the corner, I think it hit my corner in the helmet.
So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception, return for a touchdown, and this lead changes hands here in the 3rd quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And, boy, that sure turned out well for them.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 5. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returned.
You're talking about
It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
On that slant.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6.
He just really dropped that one. Like, I pressed the swat it, but I missed the ball. He just dropped that one.
Everyone say, oh, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
2nd and 10 here as we sit in the 3rd quarter of this divisional round matchup. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw
St. Brown?
there.
Oh, okay.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Throwing right, and that's complete.
And he brought down
Come on, Fred.
Midfield at the 43.
A couple of 1st downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 43. Back to throw again. It's caught on the right side, Brown. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 28 yards the gain there on the catch.
Bro, I hate when they do them type of.
Nice answer to the touchdown drive against him a few minutes.
Like, why y'all got him reaching with the wrong hand?
A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Right.
From the gun, they'll try to
I'm about
run
to say,
it.
come on, Fred, fill your gap.
The 12 for a gain of 3.
They know that old expression, it's not my night.
Oh, Fred.
It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. One quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL.
No, I wasn't talking about him, though. I wasn't talking about him, though. I was talking about them other 3.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a third and about 5.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even touchdown.
Come on, man.
From 10 yards out. And the Lions answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bowling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
They'll try and throw for it. And no, incomplete. They can't convert. So they tried to lead up to a field goal. Instead, it stays.
I'm just trying to understand why all three of them looking at him.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
I think if you'd have threw the slant, he might have completed it.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the fourth quarter, the divisional round, and they need to come up with something as they get this drive started.
And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Lance looking to throw it.
He finds his man, complete. It's Greer. And they work this well upfield across the 35. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And
Well, I was just waiting to see which way the corner was going to go.
Quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance.
This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet
is
just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
On 1st down, Lance.
Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
What he was diving at, man.
Pick up there, 21 yards.
What he was diving at, man.
All the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be.
Y'all really don't want block today, huh?
All right. For a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
It's cool. Hey, fellas, they said they've been watching film.
Here we go.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
They said they've been watching film, fellas. Oh, what he doing?
Here's Lance to throw it.
Dancing to his left.
That's cool.
And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach.
Cool.
Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play, and he showed that he's learned from
Swap
his
talking
earlier
about your
interception
mic,
on
man.
that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
Now Lance.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Greer. And he is stopped just short on 3rd down.
got 9 yards, but needed 10. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now they send a man in motion right.
Check pitch. Yellow, line.
He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the
We got lucky on that one.
Only got a couple, but a couple's all that
I
they
thought he was
needed
going to get
as they
stuck
convert
back
on
there.
fourth.
At first glance, I actually wasn't sure that he got it, but he ended up getting it by about a full yard.
He certainly did, but it took a little effort, didn't it? Took some nice push, a little crease inside, and some determined run.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Thank you,
Christian
sir.
McCaffrey taking it in from a yard out. And the Niners have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the fourth quarter.
Yeah,
He said something about your mic.
So they knew that with time getting
He
short,
say Bigdawg got a
they had to
mic.
put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come.
Lance going to try to throw for this.
It's caught.
I couldn't cut up field.
Gonna make it. So they won't be able to move this lead up to a touchdown as it'll remain a 5-point ball game. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go.
You say he on your schedule?
At the 5.
Oh, a good-looking
my
return
God.
set up here. The 40, 20, 10, and he's going to take it all the
You
way
would pick up my
into the
that
end
dude I
zone.
couldn't sign this season.
What a return, and they've taken the lead.
Let's see here.
So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3. They'll look to throw. And this is caught. And it's a 3-point game. So that effort gives him a 3-point cushion. And
Nah, I
guarantees
should
that if
have
field
got
goal
him my
going forward
regular
won't beat them.
goal
That's
line
really good
defense.
strategy because that's
I thought
all
they
you
was gonna
care
get some
about.
pressure on you.
Not getting beat at this stage, at least give your team a fighting chance.
And this will
Oh,
be
yeah.
a touchback as that sails over the end line.
I get it sometimes, not all the time, no.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting into shreds.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Lance with a tap forward on a jet sweep.
Make the block, McCaffrey.
And down inside the 15 he goes.
Oh, my goodness.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Swap over there talking about shaking my head.
Here's Lance.
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Christian McCaffrey.
He scored on the ground and through the air. And the 49ers are able to move back in front. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And that will make this a 4-point game.
You say you got out of the XFL league?
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go.
From the 6.
All right.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Like, the part that's retarded is no salary cap.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to call. Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. And the 49ers
you threw a bullet, though.
Possession of the football.
When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that, because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
So I'm talking about the fat lady about to warm up.
McCaffrey on the counter. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey
saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game.
And the 49ers are moving closer to a date now in the NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this 4th quarter lead.
You say you got ways of finding people, huh?
Extra point splits the uprights.
Hey, he said he a Marine. He got ways of finding your ass. He said, what the hell going on, big dog?
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go.
Taken in at the 3.
Huh?
And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
He said, what'd you say you put Jesus Christ in what?
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
This offense returning out there, and really, you remember the last drive, Charles, it was over before it even began. They threw the interception.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga.
He said he think you shouldn't have blitzed on that on one of them plays. He said when you blitz, that mess you up.
They're going to preserve for posterity on defense. But they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Man, look at old Christian, man.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown.
Just talking on the game.
20-yard touchdown.
And the Niners continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
Extra
He
point
said my
right
quarterback
down
gonna tear his ACL.
Lead is up to 18 now. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go.
Oh, shit.
This one fielded at the 5. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Let him score again, man. Man, that's the little dude I couldn't re-sign last year. When some kind of way I signed like 2 of my players during the season.
Ready to kick off their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the 4th
and then I ain't had no money to sign nobody else.
I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances.
You throw with
the
free form.
Look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero.
When you
didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right.
When you use the L2 to throw it like kind of like where you want to throw it.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Spins away, and he lost the football. And the Lions have recovered.
You've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time. It's succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, yeah, like if you would have,
indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
You're gonna kind of have to learn that for the.
But nothing is ever
well, I ain't gonna
really
say
taken
you
throughout
have
the
to,
game.
but
that's why they're down so big.
That's how I can place the ball where I want to most of the time.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
So hard, man.
And the Niners will continue on as we say so long, everybody.